The Boule is a Black Greek organization. The fraternity's insignia is the Sphinx. Boule is a Greek term, meaning, advisors to the king, in the lower house of Greek parliament. In 1904, a small group in Philadelphia set out to create an organization that would provide a vehicle for men of standing and like tastes to come together to know the best of one another. Henry McKee Minton was a leading figure in organizing a group for a particular purpose. He was born in Columbia, South Carolina. He attended Howard University, which he graduated in 1891. Minton went along and studied law for 1 year and then went to pharmacy school at Philadelphia College. Minton spent his times working with black men, and talking to other black professionals. He began being a chief among them and shared conditions and shared ideas to form an organization that would bring them together in fellowship. Minton thought that black learned and professional men should have an organization that should be a fraternity to bind men of like qualities, tastes and attainments into a close and sacred union that they might know the best of one another. Members would not be selected on the basis of brains alone but in addition to congeniality, culture and good fellowship. His fraternity would contain the best of Skull and Bones of Yale and of Phi Beta Kappa. Sigma Pi Phi fraternity, also known as the Boule, was the first Greek letter fraternity to be founded by African American men. Significantly, unlike the other African American Greek letter organizations, its members had already received college and professional degrees at the time of their induction. In the same period as the founding of the Boule, there was also the founding of the 4 black male Alpha Phi Alpha, Kappa Alpha Psi, Omega Psi Phi, and Phi Beta Sigma, and 4 black female Alpha Kappa Alpha, Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, and Sigma Gamma Rho college-based fraternities and sororities. Collectively, all 4,000 plus members make up the wealthiest group of black men and women on the planet. The Boule has many connections within this world: sports, media, politics. W.E.D. Du Bois was a strong founder of the Boule and was an opponent of Marcus Garvey at the time. Wed Du Bois was instrumental in stopping one of the strongest movements in the century, and that was Garvey's plan. Garvey's plan was to take as many Africans from America and start a settlement in the nation of Liberia and help them produce and control their own rubber crops and other industries. Before the TV, radio, and internet existed, Marcus Garvey reached 2 million people. Garvey said, "If the oil of Africa is good for Rockefeller's interest, if iron is good for Carnegie, then these minerals are good for us. Why should we allow Wall Street and the capitalist group of America and other countries exploit our country when they refuse to give us a fair chance in the countries of our adoption? Why should Africa not give to the world its own black Rockefeller, Rothschild, and Henry Ford?"